He pulls this little piece of plastic baggie from underneath this pile of stuff we're looking at.
I've been wanting one of these so much.
It's a Star Fox watch. Not only is it a Star Fox watch, but it's a $20 Star Fox watch.
It makes me cry.
It's day 2, finally!
So we wake up in the morning, it's the first day, technically second day I guess.
I didn't sleep much, I was like too excited. This is kind of how it always goes for cons.
But we get to go to a Arizona swap meet.
We're going to the swap meet, so we get in the car and go.
I mean, I always hear about people getting good stuff in Arizona, so I'm all psyched. I'm like, wait, did we pass it already? What's the address here?
So all the excitement is kind of starting to die because we're in the car and we're looking at our GPS and it says we're at this place called Thieves Market. It's like a flea market swap meet. We're there. It says we're there, but we look around and we're not there.
But GPS shows it as it is the place.
Is it?
Well, this is the water park right here. That's what I was saying. But maybe that thing's around the back.
But there's no sign that says...
Look at the Big Surf. Big Surf is open, weekends only. Always sees like a water park. There's like a line going out and I'm like, ooh, what is that? Is that for the swap meet? Then I see like these guys with their shirts off, trunks, girls in bathing suits. I'm like, yeah, I don't think this is the place.
Yeah, on Yelp.
What is it called?
Just type in swap meet on Yelp. And it was called Thieves.
Everything that we look at says we're here. We see nothing though outside visually that we can see in Arizona that's saying swap meet or flea market or even a remnants of it.
Here's didn't it come up? Thieves Marketplace? Look, right here. 1500 North McClintock.
I think 1500 is still more that way.
What was this?
Oh, but that one over there was 1600. So
yeah, it says McClintock. It says we're right on the dot. Is it more in there? No.
It's nowhere to be found. What does it say? Like, does it say Saturdays, Sundays? What does it say?
Let me click on it.
Hours today, 8 to 3.
Yeah.
What?
We're seeing nothing.
Does this thing have an address?
Maybe it used to be here, but it's...
I feel like it's.
I know, but 1 month
I feel like
ago
it's in the
someone
parking
put
lot.
Oh, Thieves Market is closed for the summer, reopening October 3rd, 2015.
It's closed. It says it reopens up October 3rd, and this is kind of what they do during this time of the year.
We were bummed. We were even in the parking lot and looking everywhere. We went even to the back to see what was in the back. It wasn't. We were pretty looking forward to it. I'm disappointed.
Closed.
Maybe it's too hot. I don't know. Ricky and I in Orange County, California, we never have to deal with swap meets like closing for a season. It was a bummer. It was a really big bummer. So we kind of gave up swap meets and looking. We went to a couple of Goodwills, but nothing great. We were kind of discouraged, I guess, for out in the wild game hunting. But we ended up going to the expo. We didn't bring the camera though. Now we didn't bring the camera for a reason because we knew going in we didn't really want to buy anything till the very last day because that's when the good deals are going to happen. So that night, the weather changed. It was kind of different for us. People were saying this isn't normal weather for Arizona. It was a little more stormy than they've ever really seen.
Out of nowhere, literally nowhere, the storm just rolled in. And I'm not just talking about like a little storm. This thing was full blown like rain, like gusts, and tons of lightning. I love this. I like sleeping in this. Well, not in it, just I kind of miss the noise though. At home it's like it like shakes the windows. Here it's just
we couldn't even go to dinner. It was scary. Actually, truthfully, I really think Ricky was scared. I'm not even kidding either.
I kind of liked it. I mean, at first it was like a little scary. It's like you don't know where the heck you are. You're in Arizona. You don't know where it hits. Look at the gamers running for cover.
Where?
Right down there.
Ah!
Oh, I can't see.
Oh my gosh, they're literally...
Look, they all went in the puddle.
How do they not see that? Look, these people too.
Oh, who was that?
We should have seen them here again.
So all these trees fell down last night during the lightning and thunderstorm. There's one right here. Could have fallen right on Ricky's car, but thank goodness it didn't.
So with the storm gone, we wake up excited. The sun is shining. That's a good feeling when you're like, the gloomy kind of brings you down, but it was bright. It was beautiful. It's a beautiful morning here in Mesa, Arizona. The storm has passed. It is gone. We almost died. Actually, I went to Dave & Buster's last night. It was pretty fun. But the storm was long. And I think the girls were scared, to be honest. Like, for real. We didn't go to eat till like 10:30 because we were waiting for the storm. But now we get to go back to the Game On Expo. So it's time to get into the expo for the last day and get all the good deals.
So, we went to the convention. I've been collecting lots of Street Fighter stuff lately. I love it. It's so good. So good. It's a game I can play every time. Then I saw this Street Fighter 3rd Impact. The first day we were there, I had my eye on it the entire time, and I'm like, well, it's kind of pricey, so, you know, I brought trades. I kept finding turbo stuff out of nowhere, but only the same stuff. So, they say they trade, so I'm going to try to see if I can. I actually just got a turbo lot. Got 2 turbo games, so see if we can do a little trade and maybe a little money. Only one game though, I'm not gonna trade both, that's way too much. So, we'll see. I brought an extra Noobtopia, and so the 2 I'm bringing are these. I got them in a lot. I actually had just gotten them. Noobtopia and Bloody Wolf. Great game right here. Bloody Wolf. It's like Contra, but I actually like it a lot. It's like a shooter. You just ride motorcycles, go out, stab people. It's like Metal Slug meets Contra. I traded Noobtopia for Street Fighter 3rd Strike. When you have 2 of them, what are you gonna do? You have to trade it. And Street Fighter is so good. So good. So I got this, I traded and I threw a little bit of money. It's like a Noobtopia I got for $5 because I got it on a lot. But I love Dreamcast, and Street Fighter Dreamcast is the best.
How good is Street Fighter? Oh, good.
No, I didn't buy this. I bought one game because I need it for an episode.
I always find it exciting to find out what other people picked up, so I had to ask Norm.
$5.
So is that a teaser towards the future?
Sure. It's got like an unlockable museum with a bunch of history and stuff, so I want to see if there's anything interesting on there.
You do like your history.
Yep.
I am the only one that knows how to use them. They're no use to you.
By the way, Pat, last night in our room, both my wife and Ricky's wife said you have nice eyes. They both agreed that Pat had really nice eyes, and then Norm.
What did they say about me?
They actually said you have really nice hair, and that's a real thing.
So they really want an amalgam of Norm and I. Yeah, like a combination like fused together.
Fuses together.
I guess they're good looking.
I don't know. It's almost like, I don't know. I'm not gonna. I shouldn't comment on anyone's wife, so I'm not gonna say anything. Even to be funny, I'm not gonna go anywhere near there.
I don't really remember saying that. No, I don't.
I don't know.
When we're hanging out with Pat, another kind gesture. Pat gave me and Ricky each one of these. I love these. I think the Pat the NES Punk stuff is so... These are the type of videos I can go back to and just watch over and over. But I also have to say, Pat, I don't think your pecs are that strong. They're nice. They're very nice. But I don't know if they're that nice. Just saying.
So we ran into a guy that had N64 controllers. Not just any N64 controller.
Here it is, man. Now you want it.
This is the DK one. And you know what? The price wasn't bad.
I know you want it, man. It even smells like bananas.
It's beautiful. I'm like the N64 controller guy. I don't know if I have to, but you know, I want it. So I love collecting N64 controllers. If you see my wall, I just have every color I can get is there. And you know what? I'm missing DK. I'm missing Nintendo Power. I'm missing a lot of them. And it looks very nice. I love it. I can't, man. It's still too rich for my blood. Thanks, though, man.
60, man. 60.
It is a good deal. Nicole would kill me, though. She'd literally kill me on the way home.
It's not gross.
I should have got it, but you know what? He said he'd come to the one right here in Southern California, the new expo, SoCal Retro Gaming. Whatever.
Speak up.
So we run into this guy that we see at actually I've seen him at a couple of expos, and he had a sweet Guile controller. I love collecting these box controllers that they made for the PS2 and Xbox. Guile's so good to me. I have most of them just because I traded Lewis for some. I'm missing Guile and Bison. It looks pretty sick on top of the arcade though, like just boom. So I think I have pretty much all the PS2s. I'm only missing Bison and Guile.
I have the Akuma also, but that's for PS2. This one's for Xbox.
It's right there in Spanish, look.
Para Xbox.
He wanted 30 for it. And I was like, $30 is kind of much for me. Good 20? I have to. Sorry, Nicole.
Freaking deal, man.
Sometimes when Ricky and I game hunt or collect or anything, there's some things that get me jealous that he's getting, or some things that upset me that I didn't see. But for some reason, whenever it's Street Fighter, I actually get like really happy to see Ricky get it.
He showed it to me, $20. $10 discount. That's not too bad, and it looks sick. You guys have to see how it looks.
But his Street Fighter collecting has gone really well for him. I feel like he hasn't even really had to try super hard. They're all kind of falling into his hands. So that's always good to see, you know, as a fellow collector.
Muy bueno.
All right, take care.
Take care now. Bye-bye then.
Across World Games by Epix. Now this game isn't anything amazing, but it's one of those games that when you see it kind of pulls your nostalgia strings right away. I loved this game when I was a kid. So a game that's surprisingly addicting. World Games. You got weightlifting, you got cliff diving.
Expo Retro Championships begin in 10 minutes. They are down the hallway in the panel rooms on the other side of the building.
Okay. So many little different events in that game that I like. Now the game was priced at $12.99, but I don't want to pay $12.99. And I wasn't dying to get the game. So something I recommend doing is straight up saying like, I'm not going to pay this price. Not in a negative way, but just like, I'm not going to pay this. I don't really care. Also with it being the last day. It's the last day, so I'll see how much cheaper she'll go. Do you guys go any cheaper today on anything? This is just the final day?
Yeah.
Always offer lower. I basically went up to her and said, what do you want to do on this? What do you think?
I don't know. What do you think?
What do you think? thinking?
About like $8.
I'll do it. All right, sweet. She came back with $8 for a boxed NES game. Boxed in clean condition, I might add. Has a little bit of childhood value too. $8 ain't gonna break the bank. Just get it. I got it. And it's good. $8. I didn't play it yet. I gotta go play it.
So the last day's pretty awesome. There's some great deals. You don't have to ask. You just walk around. People are like offering this, offering that.
You know, 50% off, 50% off, 50% off.
And I'm like, I should have brought more money. It's getting us. So we come across this box full of Nintendo Power magazines. I love Nintendo Power. It's so good. So when I run into it and I find something I don't have, especially a Mario one, and it's $5, no barter. Mario 3, Nintendo Power, I have to. I don't have it. Look at that, how sick is that? This is like the best graphics. It's claymation, back when claymation was still sick. I think it's sick. I knew I had to have it.
Are you better looking than Billy?
I don't know, it's pretty close, but I think so.
I think Billy's got the whole long hair going on like me. But really, Ricky's got the Latino flavor that I'm looking for.
Now he tells me.
Big deal for me. Some people might think it's stupid. Bible Adventures and Wisdom Tree, Color Dreams, all that stuff I love. Not only for the goofy reason or the color of the cartridges or the way the cartridges look. I used to play Bible Adventures all the time. Growing up in a Christian home, my parents were like, here you go, these are NES games we picked up for you. And I was like, okay, and I grew to love these games. Brenda Huff is here this weekend. She has been a part of Wisdom Tree forever. Actually, I think the first game she worked on was actually Bible Adventures. I already have a copy at home, but there's a mint condition copy in this expo that I have to buy. So I already have Bible Adventures. I already have it. But Brenda Huff is here, the owner of Wisdom Tree, and I think it'd be really cool to have her sign it. So I think I might try to get it. It's $15. If I can get it for 10, I'll get it just so I can have her sign it, because that'd be cool. So I go to these people. I don't really care the price. I think it was $15. I think I even got them down to $10 because of the last day deals.
Any chance you guys would do Bible Adventures for 10? Would you do Bible Adventures for 10 by any chance instead of for work?
Actually, you know what? I would.
Cool. Just because I want Brenda Huff to sign it, so I already have it at home, but you know. The reason I did this is I have to have Brenda Huff sign this game. I'm here for a signature. Brenda Huff.
Am I still Brenda Huff?
You still are. When I met her, she was awesome. She was funny. She was a little fireball. Right when I went up to her, I'm like, I have to have you sign this. First of all, she's like, what's my name? Who am I? And I'm like, you're Brenda Huff. And she's like, okay. It's funny because when John told me you were coming here, I was all excited because I actually one of those people who like played this game religiously. Hi-oh! Wait, let me remove this sticker out of here. This darn, oh, that was the easiest sticker I've ever removed in my life. So, thank you. Super cool, super fun to talk to. She even had mint conditioned copies of the manuals. She even had stuff for Bible Buffet and mint conditioned manuals. She had little sleeves for it. It was just a really cool experience. I know it's not some crazy sought after signature in the video gaming world, but to me, with my childhood, she knows.
It's cool that he got it signed. I mean, I kind of wish I did it.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you. Oh. It was good. Praise the Lord.
Jesus is my friend.
See what I did there?
What do you want us to say?
Just give us some words. We want words of wisdom for Game Chasing 101 at an expo, a convention where people are looking for games. How do you get the heads up?
Alright, so here's what you do.
We see our buddies, Billy and Jay. I stop them like, hey, you guys are the expo experts. I mean, we go maybe 3 or 4 times a year. They go all the time. So I said, hey, what's some advice for people who don't go to expos all the time? You know, when you're gonna go, what's some good game hunting advice?
So the first day is going to be the best stuff. The last day is going to be the best deals. So if you're looking to save money, definitely wait till the last day. Wait till the last hours of the last day. Because vendors would rather take money home instead of their home. So I haven't bought a
thing. Not a thing. Been waiting for this moment. Been waiting for the last hour of this con. When people are packing up, excuse me, stuff.
Sorry.
Watch your language. It's a kid show.
Sorry, y'all the Disney
stuff, right? And that's when you get your stuff. You go, hey, I'll carry that box to my car for you. And then,
wow,
that's how it works. That's
actually
exactly how it
the first time
works.
I've ever been kissed by a man.
I find that hard to believe.
That was my first time. Has Ricky ever kissed me before?
No. Would I though? No. So it's towards the end of the expo, we walked back to the RetroBit booth, and you know what? He had a sweet Street Fighter pillow. I didn't even notice the first time, I don't know why. But it was originally priced at $20.
$10 for that pillow. Do you want that pillow?
I want that pillow.
It's only $10.
There you go. Take my money.
With this bill, I can give you that pillow.
And I got it for 10. I mean, it's Street Fighter and it's like the little cutesy whatever, but it's Street Fighter. I had to. It's so good.
Ignore that price tag. You just paid $10 for it.
Look at that. It was $120 before. There's a 1 there. Come on. I had to.
You did. You had to, and you did.
Nicole loves it. Right, babe? You can't see her, but she's going like this.
Are you guys talking about this?
It's so dark in here.
You want an air freshener? Yes. Just take it, man.
Sanic.
You know what it smells like? It smells like speed.
What?
It smells like speed.
Whoa, gotta go fast. Too slow, bro.
So we've been stopped by fans or friends or subscribers of the show a ton of times, and we appreciate it every time. Now, something that was really cool and different about a guy that we just met is that he said that he brought some stuff for our kids, and we were thinking, that's really nice because people don't normally think of your kids when they come to things like this. But when he pulled out the stuff that he had,
I actually brought you guys like OG Street Fighter shirts, like kid shirts from like early 90s. Like these are the real crap, yeah. So
And he gave us these 1991 Street Fighter shirts and Mega Man X shirt.
Alright, so there's Ken.
what? Are you kidding me, dude?
Yeah, I got Ryu.
Dude, these are sick.
Yeah, that's like came out in the stores when Street Fighter was a big deal.
It was some of the coolest things we've ever seen ever. He got like these imported straight from Japan, still perfectly sealed in the plastic Street Fighter t-shirts.
This was a little hard for me to let go of, but if one of you guys wants it,
Oh my god.
And he came and gave us some. I mean, how cool is that?
And they were amazing. He had 2 Ryus or Ryus, 2 Kens as well, but then also he had 1 Mega Man X. And this was kind of interesting for me and Ricky because Ricky's obviously the super hardcore Street Fighter guy, but he also is more into Mega Man than I am. Now here's what I'm thinking for this. So if this is the only one. I know how bad Ricky wants this. If you want this, you're gonna have to give up something that you have. And if I want it, I have to give up something I have. And you know what I want. It's on his left wrist right now.
Oh, really?
That he got here for $20 and I want it. We'll talk about it later. We were like, who do we give the Mega Man one to? And my thought was,
And we couldn't decide who got the X, so
you have a Star Fox watch that I didn't get a chance to get. So I'm like, maybe you can give me the Mega Man one because I like edit and stuff and spend all this time on the work on the show. So maybe I should get the Mega Man one and then I'll trade it for you because I know you want it for that Star Fox watch.
we were back and forth. Aaron wanted my watch and he thought I'd trade for the X.
I still want the Star Fox watch. You see my wrist? What time is it? What game am I playing? None. Because I don't have the Star Fox watch yet.
No, I'm sorry. Much as I love Mega Man, that Star Fox watch is so cool. Sorry, Aaron.
Probably getting an argument over it, but dude, seriously? Like,
honestly, I enjoy the show, so I'm gonna give something simple back is like pretty easy.
we love everything everybody has ever given us, but I have to say this is probably like the coolest thing we've ever been given.
Wow.
As far as like how much we like this. This is awesome. After we finished, I'm like, Ricky, all right, I got the Mega Man X. The camera's off. Here we go. Here's the Mega Man X shirt. Hand over the watch. He never handed over the watch. He's still, to this day, never handed over the freaking watch, and he won't give me the watch for anything. I've tried like 50 more trades still since that day. Nothing. It's like glued to him.
That's nice.
So we're kind of on our way out, and we've kind of spent a little bit of cash already. We've had some good deals, but on the way out, literally right by the door, it's this toy store that I kind of been looking at and kind of eyeing a few of the toys in there. But I see, of course, on the way out, a sign, buy one, get one free on these toys, and I'm like, oh gosh, dang it. Hey, so are all the toys buy one, get one free?
All the toys out here, yes.
And my guess is that
the higher price one.
Right away, I see the totem from Puppet Master. I love Puppet Master. I love horror stuff, as you guys know, especially old cheesy horror movies. They're some of my favorites. So the totem from Puppet Master, the box is pretty beat up, but honestly, I set these free. I don't keep them in boxes anyway. I like to open them up. I was thinking about going with Pinhead as well for my free toy, but I said no because that toy used to give me a ton of nightmares as a kid. I never really liked the shape of his head. It always kind of creeped me out. I never thought it was like cool. So I walked around a little bit thinking, what can I get for free that I would like? And I see right here on the other side, buy one, get one free. So 10 bucks for both is awesome. I actually almost bought this at a different store about a month ago. So she comes with some bats. She comes with a few different accessories. And to me, toys are extra cool when you get, you know, accessories or setups of their environment, because it makes the toy that much more fun to either play with or to even set it up in your house and look a little bit better. So I was stoked, and I did pick up the totem and got Tomb Raider Lara Croft for free. Combined total is going to be 10 bucks, and I need more horror stuff. I need more. I know there's people out there offering, but I like to find them in the wild. This is how it is. I'm thankful. Happy. Joyous. Rich.
$1 is 100 cents each time.
Game on Expo is a for sure checked off. Heck yes, we will be back next year. So much fun, close to us, only a few hours away.
Overall, this expo was pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie, it started off awesome with a Star Fox watch.
Thank you.
That kicked it up a notch. Nothing but Street Fighter.
This has got to be a go-to for us, and recommended for all of you guys that maybe were thinking about going. You have to go.
Turbo, there's tons of Turbo stuff here. I just didn't come for Turbo this time. I came for Street Fighter and Star Fox watch. Sorry.
Congrats to everybody that put on the show, not just Gamester81. You know, Jason Heine was involved, in so many other people. So thank you guys for putting this on.
It was good. I had a lot of fun. I'm glad that we got to see what you guys do in your world of gaming and got to meet your friends.
Dude, even the panels were awesome. Gerard's panel, everything was great.
Gerard, he was so nice. I'm glad that he found his credit card because he lost it.
But seriously, go. We loved it. So much freaking fun. You guys are awesome that we met. Thank you. We love meeting you guys.
See you in the next NES Pursuit.
See you next time.
My favorite part of the trip.
The lightning!
I'm enough right now. Aaron, you got some money I can borrow?
Nope.
She got to meet Vintage. Not everyone gets to meet Vintage.
Oh, we got to eat lunch with Vintage.
See that? Those are the perks of coming with us. You get to meet question mark people.
Hey, you know what? If you don't have room, we will really anything you don't have room for.
How are you gonna give them my box?
Thanks, Billy.
Thanks.
That was awesome.
Oh.
This is amazing.
Gamester is awesome. Awesome expo.
I think Gamester81 is so cute, and though he really makes the cutest babies, that's for sure. Those little twins. So,
Gamester, we love you, and we love your big heart, and your big soul, and your big hat that you wear.
Ricky RetroLiberty. I would have babies with him. He's really cute.
Someone sends me the watch! A guy named Sean Long sends me the watch, actually a better version, for free. Sean, thank you. I could hug you. I could squeeze. I could make your babies you know what? I don't normally like to ask for things or say thanks or expect things, but I'll take this. Thank you. And Ricky, eat it. You take that. You paid for yours. I got my free.
I'm sick of them getting free stuff. Whatever.
Next time.
It is a little questionable. I'm nervous for him.
Why?
Because what if it doesn't work?